Hi everyone, we would like to introduce you our group presentation about summarizing. For our vocabulary chart, literary composition means an original piece of writing. Concise means short and clear. Compendious means presenting the needed facts or being concise. Irrelevant means not connected or unimportant. Relevant means closely connected or important. Integrate means to become whole or combine one thing. Annotation, a note of explanation. Chronological order means arrangement or from least to greatest. Plagiarize means copy a work and claim it as yours. Convey means to communicate or to say. What is summarizing? Summarizing is the process of making a long story or a literary composition into a short, concise piece containing the main ideas and major key concepts while keeping its original message and points. It is the process of rewriting a written work into a concise statement that gathers its main ideas. It is making the long text into a shorter piece by using your own words, not too far and not too close to the concept, but the exact.
How do we write the summary? Begin your summary with a statement of thesis. Begin with an introductory sentence that mentions the author, the title, and the thesis. First, we'll begin your summary with a thesis statement. This will begin in a formal introduction sentence that you will mention or recognize the author of the story, the title of the story, and followed by the thesis statement. Write the main idea of each section in one well-developed sentence. Second step is to write the main idea of each part of the written work into a one-developed sentence, and make sure that what you include in your sentence are key points and not minor details because it won't support and weight your thesis statement. Follow the order of ideas in the original text. After stating the thesis, you should mention the first main idea that you come across and then major details that back it up. Third step is you need to follow the chronological order of the ideas in the text when you are stating the thesis statement. You should mention the first main idea, and then when you've written the main ideas, you need to write the following major details that will back up and support it. Then you would mention the second main idea and so on. Then when you are done, you would mention the second main idea and the following ideas to come up with a conclusion.
Number 5. Summary should be no more than one-fourth of the original text. It can be one sentence, one paragraph, or multiple paragraphs, depending on the length of the original and your purpose for writing the summary. In summarizing, you only need to get the main ideas, important information, necessary details, and the major points. You don't need to include everything. For example, the text is published 2 pages. Then when you summarize it, should be less than 2 pages. Number 6. Do not plagiarize or bring in your personal opinion. Summarizing is about restating what the author says. Save your own ideas for another time. You need to be careful with the sentences you're coming up with, whether you got them online or in text paragraphs. You can use your own words and still relate it to the author's original point and concept. 8. Read over your summary and edit for grammatical and spelling errors. Reading through everything you've summarized is important because it's where you can see any mistakes in your grammar and spelling that need to be edited and finalized.
Why is summarizing important? Here is why summarizing is important. Summarizing depends your understanding of the text and how to ignore the irrelevant information. You learn to identify relevant information and to identify the most important ideas in the text. It helps you concentrate on the main idea and how to integrate the central ideas in meaningful way. You can easily capture the key ideas in the text and put them together clearly and concisely. Summarizing can improve your memory, for what you read. Summarize can be used for annotation and study notes, can also expand the depth of your writing. Summarization strategies can be used in almost every content area of our life.
Each word represents a key question related to the story's essential elements. This method is found to be useful in summarizing a piece of text or retelling a story that most students usually do. Somebody means who is the story about. Somebody talks about who the story revolves around or who is it about. Wanted means what does the main character want. Wanted talks about the intention of the main character in the story. But means identify a problem that the main character encountered. But talks about the problem or conflict the characters are facing in the story. So means how does the main character resolve the problem. So talks about how the main character comes up with a solution to solve the problem in the story. Then means tell how the story ends. Then talks about stating how did the story ended.